Well, come in the room, say something in the chat room so I know who you are. We're going to sit here a minute. Hopefully other folks will come in on us and talk to us. I like that too. Hi, y'all. Come on in the chat room. Say something to me. Talk to me. Let me know who you are. I got to know who's out there. I got to tell y'all what happened today. And if y'all don't say nothing in the chat room, then I don't know who's out there. I'm going to sit here and I've been eating my jelly beans and I made me an Indian whistle. It actually works. I think that's the coolest thing in the world. I stopped off the side of the road the other day and got me some. Hey, Tobias, how you doing? I stopped off on the side of the road the other day, made the grandson get out and cut me some bamboo. He cut me like about four big stalks. I cut one of them up, made this cool little whistle out of it. So every time I need him, so all I gotta do is say, and he'll come running. He's supposed to come running. Maybe I can do a good luck dance. Maybe this will bring good energy into my life. Make me pick those numbers real easy. What you been up to, Tobias? How you doing? Can you hear me over there? Cat, please. Hey, yeah, that cat back wanting to make cat porno again. Get off me. You mind? Telling people they're watching you. They're watching you on YouTube. You know that? Telling you not no bad luck. You just into stuff all to get on my stuff. Mm-hmm. Go on now. I don't know what happened to my spray bottle. By grannies, I tell you what, but you're gonna have to go. Mm-hmm. Get on out of here. Get rid of this cat. Oh my God. Well, thank you. Thank you. That's a damn old cat. This is the one I think. This is the one that likes to suck my arm. And he makes me mad. Oh boy, does he make me mad. He get up here and want to start making dough and stuff, and he won't go. Oh my God. Get. Say, he don't want to go. Get out of here. I don't know where my bottle of water is. I'm just having a time tonight. I tell you, last night when I was on here, I hit a lot of numbers last night. Well, let me get my words straight, okay? Yesterday, right now, what I'm considering right now is really technically Saturday. Thursday. I guess that's the best way to put it. I actually hit, my predictions actually hit in a lot of states. I thought, well, cool. I got something like 14, I think 14 states altogether is what my predictions hit in. So I decided what I'm going to do, which I think is the coolest thing in the world, is I'm just going to do my little workout. I'm going to pull my numbers from my workouts, and then I'm going to keep track all of the states that I actually do hit in. And I'm doing so well in pick 3. I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing pick 4 too, because somebody clicked in here last night, and he actually sent me a little bit on Cash App for some pick 4 numbers. I gave him. He asked me how many you want. He knows me from last year anyway. He wanted three good pick 4 numbers. Let me tell you what. This morning, well, yesterday morning. Yesterday afternoon, right after 1 o'clock, after the midday hit went down, he would have hit pick 4 off one of those numbers had he just turned the 7 over. If he mirrored that 7 to a 2, he would hit on that pick 4. I thought that tickled me to death. He can still play them. He can still play those numbers up to a week. I would say I would still play them all for about a week or so, because they still have a very, very, very good chance of hitting. I don't know where everybody's at. Well, of course it's late night. I don't even know what time it is. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I actually did get on here kind of late. I sat on here and study a lot anyway. I sat on here and study a lot about numbers. I don't understand what you mean by where I need to pay for Chicago. Get me out going, I'm your number 1 fan. I understand you're my number 1 fan. Let me see something. I'll put that down. My arm is hurting me so bad. I hurt my arm, and it ain't never got healed up. So yesterday I did like one of those short little. I think I didn't pick enough. No, I didn't really take my time to pick my numbers, but I got Kentucky, Wisconsin, Georgia. Actually, I hit Georgia twice, and you know what? This is how I hit Georgia. I hit Georgia in the evening number, which was 375. Then they had their late night draw. And my prediction hit them, which was 426. I had the 375 down, written just like that, 375. And I had the 426 written 426 as well. Honey, I tell you, I had crossed that state line tonight and could have played them numbers. I sure would have. Yes, I would have. Mm-hmm. Um, then let me see. I also hit New Mexico too. I hit New Jersey. I don't know whether that's day. I think it's daytime. 773. I hit New Mexico both. That's New Mexico. Both evening and day. They had 881 for daytime. I had it 818. Evening time they had 522. I had 225. So that was pretty daggone good. Um, but this being, I didn't really put down as many numbers as I usually do either. I put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. I had 25 numbers on him. Which, I should have gotten more. I think if I took my time. Hey Donna, how you doing? I don't like the fireball. I done figured that thing out, and I do not like the fireball. Look, they make me mad. We got the fireball here in South Carolina too. And let me tell you what. I played it last week thinking that I was going to hit because even though I played the fireball, I got 2 numbers right, and I had the fireball. I'm thinking, yippee yo ki I'd go to the store. I asked him to run my ticket. He said it wasn't a winner. I'm like, what are you talking about? It wasn't a winner. So then I figured it out. I went home, got on the computer, and apparently here in South Carolina, if you purchase the fireball for the extra $1, it's got to match one of their. They give you actually 3 extra numbers, and that fireball has got to fall somewhere within those 3 extra numbers, wherever they say. Man, I'm pissed off. So I ain't never playing no fireball no more. Nope. But I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to start doing, I think I did hit Chicago last week. Illinois, isn't it? Chicago, it's Illinois. I hit them a couple times last week. But, other than that, I like pick 3. I used to think I liked that fireball. But then when I figured it, what in the hell happened to my... Phew. I got disconnected there. I just really think, I guess if you say so, Tavares, but that last time I used it, it just left a bitter taste in my mouth. But yeah, I did my numbers hit twice last week in Illinois. I was kind of tickled to death about that. Anybody come in the room? Come on in the chat room. Say something so I know who you are. I'm gonna do work out here in a little bit. I'm gonna start doing. Hey Rico, man, Rico, you ain't gonna believe. Let me see. I didn't hit North Carolina today or yesterday. The day before yesterday, I hit both daytime and evening. First and second draw. Sometimes I think about it and I'm like, I should just get in my car and run up over across the state line. But I'm like, I think Charlotte from here is like 98 miles, something like that. So, and the same way with Georgia. Georgia, it takes me about an hour, a little bit over an hour to get down to Georgia where I can play. The last time I went down to Georgia, I got down there and ended up playing. I hit pick three. I hit pick three for $300. I so did. I played it straight box when I should have played. Well, damn, I should have played it straight. Mm-hmm. I've been thinking about it. Well, thank you, Tavares. You know, I've been studying these numbers now for 5 years. And I've hit a lot, and I'm not really won a lot because I haven't had the money to play. You know, right now here I live in the house, me and my grandson. I got car insurance to worry about. You know, just different stuff that. Throw me a little bit in that Cash App and I'll give you some numbers. This stuff is Queen Chingling on Cash App. And then you got my phone number. Call me. Oh, thank you, Tavares. You know, I thought there for a bit I was going to end up giving my channel up because I just didn't feel confident anymore. But now, Queen Chingling coming back, and I feel better. And rather than giving up, I'm just kind of taking a break from the numbers for a little while there. I'm back at it strong and everything because I've been taking a break in it. But yeah, during that break time, gave me some time to sit back and just study and figure out, you know, where to go. Just keep learning about these numbers. So now I think I'm just beginning to get to where I recognize different patterns in numbers. You know, numbers have patterns. The good thing about numbers is their energy. They don't really have any feeling. Never give up, Queen. Keep on holding on. Keep on fighting. I ain't wanting to give up, I think. And I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I just get so aggravated in it sometimes. Cause I'm taking these numbers. These damn numbers is hard. These numbers is hard. I think once you start obsessing about something so much, you it messes with your head. Mm-hmm. So you're eating jelly beans. Yes, it is up there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say something now. Oh my damn arm. I've been down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah, funny thing, Ricky, I'm sitting here looking at yesterday. That's what I'm trying to say. Queen Chingaling, Cash App, Ching. But yesterday, the number was a 6 on the chart. Now get this. When I look beside the 6 on the chart, well, I told everybody to read the chart. Right there's the daytime drawing right there. Staring back in the face, 671 is the way I'm reading it. And then when you look over on the other side of the 6s, next to the 6 is the 438. I'm like, damn. I can't believe it. Wow. And even tonight, now, let me see something here. Just whatever, Tavares. Let me see here. Where's my messages at? Yeah, here we go. Now check this out. God almighty. Now check this out, Rico. I don't know if you're still on here or not. But tonight's draw in pick 4 for North Carolina was 7769. The guy I gave the numbers to for pick 4 numbers to, he was in New Jersey, okay? The numbers that I gave to him, one of the numbers I gave to him was 6798. Man, if that ain't close, that is one of my numbers. I had 6798, 6793, 6788. Wow. Okay. Just I mean, I'll put it to you like this. Last night, my boy from New Jersey threw me 20. I don't really particularly put a cap on what anybody sends me. And if they want to send me whatever they want to send me. Because I'm not pushing anybody to do anything. But I'm telling you. Hold on a minute. I'll put my jelly bean. Love the jelly bean. Oh, Queen Chili's pretty tight when it comes in numbers. I don't like that one. Mm-hmm. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna write my phone number down here. Cause let y'all get my phone number. I had it wrote down one time. I guess I could put it in chat. No, I'm gonna put it on here. Oh no. Look at my whistle. I guess that was my whistle before. Hold on a minute. But that's my phone number. If you want to call me up, holler at me, okay? Hold on a minute. I just dropped my oh, you're dropping stuff. Get that out of here. Oh no, a minute. All right. No, there you go, man. I'm in the wrong spot. There you go. Whew. Gotta catch my breath for a minute. That's enough to take it out of me. I don't sit up good in this chair at all. I really don't. And I don't even like sitting in this chair. But according to my doctor, I gotta sit with my legs elevated. And I hate it. Yep. Let me see here. I got my new book right here. I'm gonna start writing my numbers down in this book. See who. Listen. Oh. Okay. 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 Tavares, can I text the numbers to you on the same number here? Give me a minute. I'm gonna work these numbers out, okay? And make sure I got my dates correct. Hold on a minute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna get the numbers on me, 7. Where are you? One. Hey, how you doing, Blessed Hand? What in the world am I doing? Okay. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Okay. Hey, Blessed Hands, how you doing? It's good to see you on here. That's loud. And now mirror this. It'll be 0, 2, 3, 6, and 0, 7. Well, okay. Illinois, let me see. All right, give me a second. Get back up here. All right. I got to go to Illinois right away. All right. Give me a second. Do. All right. Mm-hmm. Wow. 7, 8, 1. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. 8, 8, 7, 8. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Uh-huh. 8, 1, 7, 2, 2, 8. Mm-hmm. Hold on a minute. Wow, y'all had the quad sevens back on the 13th. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 7, 7. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 3, 2. Gotcha. Okay. I'm doing good, blessed hands. I sit here. I'm wore out. I'm tired tonight. I'm telling you. I am wore out. Had a little streak of bad luck with my kitty cats, though. Mama cat had kittens. It's been about maybe 3 weeks ago. And I thought she got out and got beat up. I didn't know what was going on with her. I still don't know what's going on with her. But she quit feeding her kittens. And we ended up losing all the kittens. Mama cat still kind of lingering around here somewhere. Boy, she kind of be hard to get hold of. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. 7. That's not this case. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then 8, 7. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Okay. 2. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, let me see. Hold on a minute now. Give me a minute, tomorrow. I'm gonna. Oh shoot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Ah, shucks. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Write that down twice. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. There you go, Tavares. Whew. Play those for at least a good 3 or 4 days. See how them turns out. Boy, he gonna kill me. I gotta call him, tell him come pick this up with me. I just dropped my darn keyboard. He gonna ring my neck. Oh Lord, I ain't that lost my whistle and my daggum keyboard. He don't like me when I call him like that. But now getting back to the, you know what? Blessed hands. Let me tell you, you're gonna be mad at me. You should at least. Honestly, there's no real workout no more. I mean, I don't feel like there are. Can you do something when I drop my keyboard and my whistle? I'm live streaming. I can't get up.
So you call your backup.
Huh?
You call your backup.
I call my backup. Yes. That's not anymore. Oh, it was just my laptop. My whistle. Oh no!
All right, Queen Gentleman is on.
What the hell? I'm on here.
I'm dead. I'm dead here. Take your damn whistle. Leave me alone.
Stick your head over here and say hey to everybody.
I'm just going to put my arm out there. Hey.
Say hi, everybody. Oh Lord. What you look?
Lucy's just looking up at me like.
Well, she's full of fish right now because I ended up giving her half of my fish.
Oh, at least she's not hungry.
Yeah, now she's looking at you.
She's probably eating me next.
She might. You never know. Next time I need you, I'm going to do this right here.
I probably won't hear it.
Don't say. I made that from scratch. I made him go get me some bamboo on the road the other day. And I was sitting here tonight. I've been wanting to make me some whistles for a while. So I sit here and first I couldn't get the dang thing in there right, but I finally got in there. I'm gonna make me a flute. I got me a big old long one right here. Big old long stick right there. I'm gonna make me one. We call it a peace pipe. Oh Lord! Every time I need him, I'll holler at him. Tell him come in here. Help! But yeah, let's see. I was talking about Tennessee. Bless hands, I was getting tired of from him, but I was reading off what all I had hit today. I think it was today. No, it wasn't today. It was yesterday, I think it was. Here a minute. Yeah, it was yesterday. In Tennessee. Now, I have a whole bunch of numbers right here, and every night I sit here and I do my workout. And it's a workout that I just recently come up with. But you know, I mean, the only one thing about it is that it's still hard to read. What it breaks down to is knowing your numbers. And how can I say, I've been doing this for years. You know, study numbers inside and out. So I know what to look for. But this was the numbers for the 27th, okay? I hit, well, my numbers actually hit Tennessee morning and daytime. So that's the first number of the day and the second number of the day. Y'all had 576. I had it wrote down as 675. But then the day number, y'all got 682, and I got that one 682. I like it when I get two numbers in a row on the same day in the same state. I like that. I did North Carolina like that one day last week. I did North Carolina. Seemed like I did it the day before yesterday like that. And now I'm kind of advancing over into doing the pick 4 because old boy from New Jersey. Now he wanted some numbers yesterday. Oh, thank you, Tavares. I try to be the queen, Tony. Like I try to be queen. Everybody queen. I call all the ladies out here that are ladies, y'all all queens. But numbers for New Jersey. Of course, he sent me a loan on the cash app. I asked him, I said, how many numbers you want? I said all he wanted was just 3 pick 4 numbers. All right, so I sent him I think 4 pick 4 numbers. I don't want to send out a whole bunch because then it's too, just too time consuming unit putting out too much money. But I say play them for the next good 3 or 4 days. Straight road, just play them for the next 3 or 4 days. See where they get you. I mean, you never know. I mean, it very well could hit. That was last night. Last night when we were doing the late night numbers talk. So I sent him the numbers, and when I woke up earlier this morning, this afternoon, it was after the midday draw, I looked on New Jersey, and one of the numbers that I gave him earlier, had he just take that 7 and mirrored it over to a 2, he would have hit on that pick 4. On that damn. And it almost hit the same way with North Carolina. That same set of numbers that I gave him. I think one of the numbers you could have mirrored it and hit North Carolina tonight too. I tell you what I rely on a lot when I'm studying numbers is the tri-families. And the way you look up the tri-families, and I tell everybody this all the time, your tri-families, then you'll begin to look at numbers a whole different way. And you'll see numbers break down in groups. Like your first tri-family is 147. Your second tri-family is 258. Your third tri-family is 36. The reason being, in Vortex math, you have is 1, 2, 4. It counts 1, 2, 4. I think 7, 5. I believe that's the way it goes. And those numbers are all repeating numbers. They all repeat. They just jumble up and come back really any old way. But now 369 is a whole lot different. They're of a higher vibration. They do things for us. Those numbers only go back and forth, just like this. And you'll notice that when you're watching the numbers, you'll notice that 369 will fall 3, then the 6 will fall, then a 9, a 9, a 6, then a 3, 3, 6, 9, 9, 6, 3, or maybe it'll go like 369, 369, 369. You just have to track your numbers to see what it is I'm talking about. It's kind of amazing how they do. If you sit and think about it, the good Lord only gave us 9 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So here, you're on your own. Well, what about 0? 0, on the other hand, is considered all of everything or absolutely nothing. It can be both at the same time. Yeah, we have. And I noticed that. And I was just tickled to death. Texas, was it Texas? No, it was Louisiana hit the quad 9s. I was tickled to death about that. It was Louisiana, quad nines. Then I think before that, Illinois was the quad sevens. I don't really track numbers that much. That's really not my thing. You got guys out here. Now I'm not going to knock none of them, because we all look at numbers different ways. Okay, you got one guy out here. He talks a lot about triples and about triples coming, and talks a lot about your base numbers. He talks a lot about trigger numbers, stuff like that. And I know he learned it from somebody, because I've been on here making videos since 2016. He wasn't on here when I first started out. I didn't hear from him. I didn't hear about him until like 3 years later. I'm thinking, how did he learn all this? How did he learn all this before I learned it? Somebody had to have been teaching him something. Then he probably started making videos. Then you have another guy who on here is kind of rude, and I think some of y'all know who I'm talking about. Talking about play these numbers and play all these numbers only because they're going to hit, and the only reason that you're not in because you're picking bad numbers. I'm not going to badmouth him either. But he has a different way of looking at it. I listen to these guys and listen to what they got to say. I don't always play their numbers. And then you got Spaceship Lady. She's something else. I mean, she's a character. God bless her. She has her main pick numbers too. But I'm not really that acquainted with Spaceship Lady. I just heard about it. I watched a couple of her videos, but I don't be on here long enough to really pay that much attention to her. Then you have another guy who I mean, he's pretty good too, but I'm not really sure exactly what his style of looking at the numbers is. I know my thing is trying to hit the things every day. Brooklyn will give you certain numbers, and then like you have to play them on certain days. You play them when he tells you to play them, and sometimes they hit. Sometimes I really haven't really watched him that much either to really make a whole lot of comments about him. But my thing is that we all do our numbers thing, but we just all tend to do it differently. Either we've been taught by somebody else. Some of them just like try to pull it out of thin air by magic, and I don't know. I don't know about that. No. Some of us try to work and learn as we go, like I am. Some read out of those goo-goo books that they buy at the Indian convenience store. I ain't never been able to win out on them. Never. The dream books and stuff. I'm not saying they're bad. Now, they do have the numbers in them. And I guess you can win at them. But you're going to spend a whole lot of money trying to win. Yep. Y'all on here on my chat, kick in here and say something. My chat done quit talking to me. I don't know who's in here and who ain't on here. I think done jumped up on the sink over there. He's been a character tonight. I'll tell you, I had one cat in here a while ago, my sick cat. She was sitting up here on the back of the couch wanting my dinner. All right. I tell you, I don't know if y'all looking for a good Memorial Day tonight. It's raining up in New England, like up toward Pennsylvania. Yep, they call for good weather here. I know that much. Yeah, I sit here looking at like California today. Hold on a minute, my arm hurt me. Hey Deborah, how you doing? This is a chart. For yesterday was a 6 for yesterday, and sure enough, see, last night California got 672, and right there 672, right beside the 6, just where I said I call it the go-to number. What state you from, Deborah? Wow. Oh, there's pick 4 for California. Right there next to that 65147. The other number was 1. Yep, right there. Right there next to 6 this morning. The daytime number was 128 right there on the other side of the 6s. That's crazy. I remember talking to you. You've been on my channel before. Yeah, I hit North Carolina twice in one day last week. I didn't really start talking about it too much, but I was rather tickled about it. I like it. Like I said, I like it when I hit 2 states. I mean, I hit both day and evening number in the same state the same day. I did it yesterday with Tennessee. I noticed that I guess one thing I'll be doing is I'll be thinking about my numbers when I'm looking at numbers, how they fall. I'll be looking at them on a scale in my mind. Like I say, if I'm looking at them scale horizontal, okay, with 5 in the center, then it's like my mind can kind of track which direction they're going, and I can kind of like see which number I need to mirror. Using you don't play anymore. You know, I play some. This past 6 months I've been real busy. You know, since last December. I had a lot of personal stuff to take care of, and I just kind of had to put the numbers down for a little while. Got distracted. My mind couldn't think. I'm like, I just really need to take a break from it for a little bit. But while I was off doing that, I was still studying my numbers. I just wasn't. I was playing them sometimes, but I wasn't really announcing at it. Then I got off doing the scratch offs, and I'm kind of getting to the scratch offs a little bit now. I don't think it's rigged. I mean, I think it all goes by percentage. Um, I think it's all random. But you really have to really understand your numbers. You really have to understand what your numbers are like. Now, automatically, when I'm thinking 9, I automatically think of 6 and 3. I'm not so much quick to think when I see the other numbers fall. Now, usually, when I see a 2, I automatically think of an 8. Why don't you see 7? Because usually, when I see a 4, I know a 7 is coming next. It's either going to be a 7 or it's going to be a 2 with a 4. It's going to be 6. All right, let me see if I can give you. I'll try to give you a good example here. Hold on a minute. Let me go to North Carolina. I'm going to look at May numbers in North Carolina. Okay. All right, like for instance, this. Let's go back to May 1st. When y'all first started in May, when you had 794, which is the daytime draw on the 1st, all right, automatically makes me think of 4. You had the 7 on one end, and then you had the 4 on the other end. 9 in the center. And like I said, when I think of 9, I think of 3. Since I had a 9 and a 4 in that same number, I automatically know that the next number is not going to contain, I mean, it may contain a 9, but I don't think so. And I don't think it's going to contain a 4 either. But it's going to be like a broken up, I don't know how I can say this. The 2 of the numbers will add up to be something that will remind me of the 9 or whatever the center number is. Like, for instance, the next day or that evening it fell 521. So when I said that, hey, Thunderhawk, where you been at? I'm going to start calling you Nighthawk. When I said I thought about 9s, I automatically think about 3. So 2 plus 1 is what? 3. So there's my 3 right there. All right. Then, when I'm thinking back about this 794 that fell, I add up my 7 plus my 4. That's going to give me 11. You know you can't play 11 in the lotto, so it must be a 1. So that's kind of telling me that I should subtract 1 from whatever number in my next number. But it's going to add up to what it was the previous number. I guess that's kind of how I want to say it. And I know what I'm thinking right now, but I don't know how to put it out to y'all how to say it. So, like, with that 1 in mind, if I took the 1 and subtracted 1 from the 7, that's going to give me what? 6. Right. You automatically know that when the first wheel or the second wheel, whatever, either one. You got two wheels going one way or the other. In other words, they're not all going the same direction. You automatically know that one's got to subtract one. So one's got to subtract one, one's got to subtract or add two, the other's going to mirror a number. In this case, 1 subtract 7 is going to be 6, then subtract another, and that's going to be 5. And it came out to be 521 for the evening. Alright. So when I add up 521, 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8. And if I think about it long enough, 8 subtract what? 8 subtract what equals 10? 8 subtract 2. 8 plus 2, excuse me. 8 plus 2 equals 10. I don't know why. I can't really give any reason for that, but when I'm looking at this number, the 521, I guess because I know that in Vortex, your second tri-family is 258. So with the 521, you already have your 5 and your 2. You don't have an 8, so that kind of compensates for the 2 zeros over here that fell with the 500 on the 500 for the second. That's how I got that. So when I'm looking at 500, I'm trying to figure out what's going to come in the evening. I'm like, okay, 5 subtract 1 is what? 4. So you have 4 and a 1. All right, 10, which is a 0. 10 is a 0. If I'm looking back at my numbers, I put the 2 and the 1 together in the previous number, that's going to give me 3. 10 subtract 3 is what? 7. So the next evening, that's a lot to really think about. You see, when I'm sitting here studying like that, and I put it down on paper, then I understand it. And I know what I'm looking for. They do flip the numbers a lot. Especially like, if you notice 2 higher numbers, then you know, unless certain circumstances change, when you look back at the numbers, if there hadn't been a 5 for a while or a 0, mainly a 0, because 0 causes big change. 5 is kind of like tells you things are going to balance out. When things stay on a high end, and it falls like, let's say, 677, 877, that's on the high end of numbers. And they fell 7, 8, 9. It would take something like a 0 would have to fall in order for one of those numbers to change from a high to a low. I mean, that's the way I study. A lot of people wouldn't understand where I'm coming from. Lord have mercy, where you work, Thunderhawk? I am doing my work. Lord, I got a hair in my mouth. Oh, Lord. Oh, I don't think I should have said that. I think I should have said that. I said, asked him where he worked, and I said, Lord, I got a hair in my mouth. Oh, Lord, that's bad. Oh, Lord, I got hair in my goddamn mouth. I get it. This is another little whistle that I made. Oh, Lord, it don't work right this second. What happened to my stick? Put my stick back down. Come here. Come here now. Yeah. Let's make my thing. Ah. Oh, Lord. Hold on a minute. I got hair in my goddamn mouth. I can't have popsicle there. Ah. That's terrible. Terrible when I sit and I feel it. I feel it running around the back of my throat, but God, I can't get it out. Woo! Ugh. Must have been on that ice cube. Must have been on that ice cube I had a minute ago. Gross. Usually when I think about a 4, okay, I'm either going to think of a 7, and then I noticed that if a number fell with it, okay, oh, come on now. If a number fell with the 1, like for instance, this is, what state is this? This is, hold on a minute. I forgot what the state is. This is North Carolina, yeah. All right. That's more.
Hey, business owner. Every 30 seconds, thousands of people search for a local business on Yelp.
That's got to go. All right. You got to go. All right, like, if a number fell with a 1, like, for instance, when the 521 fell in the evening time, all right, the midday number, they're telling me this is going from midday to midday. That's what North Carolina was doing. But when that evening number fell, I'm sitting here thinking about the 521. This is automatically what I usually do too. And I'll look either from midday or from evening to evening, but I'll also look at it from midday to evening. So I look at it all 3 ways. Because I don't know what state, I'm not really paying no attention as to what state is going to be in what mode or what direction they're coming from, whether evening to evening or day to day or day to evening. Does that make sense? So, with that being said, I'm looking at it from evening to evening, from 521 back up to what fell on the 2nd of May. When I think about that 1, I think of adding 3. Because in a lot of cases, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute, this is a good example. A lot of cases, when a 1 falls, the next draw, it's going to add a 3, which is going to be 4. And that's true right here when on the 6th, this is on the 6th of May, then the very next draw after the evening draw, the evening draw on the 6th was 315. So if you add 3 to the 1, what do you get? 4. And sure enough, the next day in the daytime, y'all had 444. Y'all had triple fours. And that was in North Carolina. So the next week after that is another example of it. On Friday the 14th, y'all had 158 fell in the morning time. So automatically, I think with the 1, I'm going to add 3 with it. And then you had the 5 and the 8. So add 3 to that 1, that's going to give you 4. So you know there's going to be a 4 in the next draw. 5, if you sit and think about 5, which is the middle number, you can split that number up to 3 and a 2. And always when I see an 8, I keep telling you, when I see 8, I'm thinking automatically 2. Sure enough, after the 158 fell in the midday, y'all had 342 fell that evening. Is anybody listening to anything that I'm saying? I mean, are y'all comprehending anything? Because ain't nobody talking to me. I'm thinking my video's done stopped or something. Mm-hmm. Oh, my Lord. That's not good. That's not good. I just my dang gum wire. Yeah. Lord, I'm gonna call it hitman back in here again. He's mad at me. I say, hitman, come here. Every time I do it, Mammy. I'm like, son, I need your help. Why you need my help for? What you want this time? I hope you are. I hope you're running with. You know, to be honest with you, I don't do the 646 that much. The 191 rundown, I never really got into it that much. I was doing well with my charts. People buying my charts. I was doing well with the numbers, and all of a sudden, boom, when COVID hit, everything just died. Now, I've heard of the strategy. The diamond strategy is just another grid. It's just another grid. I'm not saying it's bad or wrong. It's just another grid. I think about what I'm using right now is like, I guess the old people would have called it a date sum. I don't really call it a date sum. What I do is I'll add up the numbers for the last draw sometimes, and I'll get the numbers off it. But now lately I've been adding up the date. Like say, for instance, today is 5/29. So I say 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 9 is 16. 1 plus 6. Yeah, I love the Vortex math because I see the Vortex math in the lottery all the time. I see it in the lottery more than I do regular math. And I think that's one reason. Because they know that, see, people weren't taught how to do the Vortex math. That was the one subject that we should have had in school didn't. Yeah, we did not. We were not taught vortex math in school. Try to find me a place to put this and get it out of my way for right now. But we were not taught vortex math in school. If everybody knew vortex math, then I think it would give the people too much power. It would put too much power into people's hands and not enough power in the government's hands. Yep. I mean, that's just my opinion about it. If you sit and look at the definition of vortex math, it's simply just doubling. And like I always said, the one way that you understand, and if you can't remember your tri-families in the vortex math, just look at your telephone dial pad and read the numbers vertical. You'll see 147, 258, 369. And then zero be way down at the bottom. And that's your tri-families. Instead of reading it across, horizontal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. You'd read it 147, 2. Because zero, like I said, can be everything or nothing. And both at the same time. Y'all say, well, how is that? That's just the way it works. It's just the law of nature. I'm going to look this up for you right quick, and I'm going to read this for you real quick. My fish in my heart. All right. Vortex math is a system of numbers in which explains the essence of form as a sphere, a circle. Okay, the number reveals a spiral line and curved plane. The numbers in the spiral and line describe the form of a vortex. The vortex describes the inward, which goes in. I just imagine going into a black hole. Okay? Because once you go in that black hole, we don't know what's in those things. I don't know. I mean, you can try a 147 rundown. I haven't done a 147 rundown. I'm not saying whether it's going to be good or bad, so I don't know. I was looking for the definitions when I was actually looking. It's a bad thing. When I get old, my memory starts going away. But I guess the theory behind it is that all creation was created in contact with each other. I'm going to find it here in a minute because I'm going to read it. I want to read it as I understood it before. I can't see this because I'm about half blind. Come on now. Do, 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 do. Maybe I should look up theories. Uh, mm-hmm. Well, shit, if I don't find it here in a minute, I will tell you this. I'll find it and read it to you tomorrow night. But it's basically, because I haven't sat here and studied this stuff in a while. Whew, hold on a minute. It's basically talking about us being created. Um, there we go. I'm looking for right here. Connected together. Everything connected together. Like, come on now, and your connection. There you go. I keep losing my connection for some daggone reason. You leaving me, darling? Okay. Well, anyway, I'll get back on here tomorrow night. I'm gonna look this up. I know what it is. I want to say it. Just I got heartburn right now, and it's just not wanting to come out of me. Ooh, I hate feeling like this. Yep. Hold on a minute. One of the videos that I like to look at on YouTube is the secrets behind the 369, the Tesla code. Because I studied a lot about that for a long time. And that gave me a lot of insight in how they work them in the lottery system. Mm-hmm. Who is that boy? You better go on. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. That's not what I want to look at. How about this? I watched this one video on here. It's called The Secret of Nikola Tesla's 369 Divine Codes plus 369 Manifestation Exercises. Stuff like that is what I like to look at. And that's how I went about the numbers. Y'all, I'm going to get out of here because I'm getting tired. And I've had a good night with y'all. We'll get back on here tomorrow night. I don't even know where am I doing. There it is. Night number session. It's been a good night. And if y'all want some numbers, ouch. Hold on a minute. I don't know how many of y'all got my phone number. I'm going to give you my phone number again real quick. Oh shit, that's wrong. I put it in the wrong damn place. I do that. There's my phone number. If any of y'all want some numbers, I'm now doing pick 3 and pick 4 numbers. Just throw me a little bit in that cash app. And I'll definitely give you some pick 3 and pick 4 numbers. I'd play them for about 3 or 4 days, maybe a week, and see what they hit. We're coming mighty down close on that pick 4. I just started doing pick 4 a couple of days ago. And, I mean, honey, it's just a matter of time. Last year, I was doing pick 4, doing the different methods. And I had a lady who, she and I have been talking pretty good bit. I was doing the, I called it my dial chart. And I still got the dial chart around here. I don't use it as much as I did. She called me up and she said, give me some pick 3 numbers. I gave her 6 pick 3 numbers. And then I turned around and I gave her only 3 pick 4 numbers. And I laid down and went to sleep. And she was from Florida. It was like maybe, I guess, 6 o'clock in the morning before I got laid down that night. Because she was just getting up. I'm just going to bed. I laid down, went to sleep, woke up at, it was right about noon. I rolled over and seen her text. She says, no, it hadn't been more than noon. It had been about 2 o'clock. But I rolled over and seen her text. She says, well, Queen, I didn't hit with none of your pick 3 numbers. It had the big emoji smile on it. And eyeballs and big old grin. She said, but I sure hit that pick 4 number. I'm thinking, when I just looked at it, I'm thinking, wow, she won a couple $100. Went over and checked the numbers. And I'll be damned. I had it straight, just how it fell. She wrote it down just how it fell. But she played it, I think, straight box instead of playing it straight. She won like $2,800. Man. She screamed out loud. She screamed out loud. She was at work. She worked in a doctor's office. She's like a receptionist or something like that. And when she screamed out loud, everybody turned around and looked at her and said, What's wrong? What's wrong? And then she turned around, she put her hand up there, she's, well, nothing, everything's okay, she couldn't tell anybody. She had just hit the lottery. Like, damn. That was one of the best moments. That was the awesomest moment I think ever. I intend to have a whole lot more of them. So I'm packing a lot better strength in my. I'm going to learned up a lot more than I did last year. It just gets better and better all the time. The time. Anyway, if y'all want a number, holler at me. Throw it on that Cash App, and I'll definitely give you some numbers to play by tomorrow. And other than that, that's all for tonight. I guess I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow. Y'all have good, and I've enjoyed it tonight. Ciao, y'all.